I have, and I'm trading the break and retest. So what that basically means is on the 4 hour, I'll go. So I also do the top down analysis, right? So from the top down, I'll go on the daily, make my thesis for what I want to see on the markets happen. And then on the smaller time frames, so for example, the 1 minute, right? I will actually trade the break and retest based off of a key level that we have. The reason I do the break and retest is just because for me personally on options, it gives the most risk to reward, because if you're a breakout trader trading options, right? If that trade does go back down, right? Instantly your option contract is down 20%, 30%. That's just due to theta. Right, so you have to keep that in mind when you're also trading options, and you trade futures, right? Futures are
I trade forex only.
Forex only, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about those, those back end, all the Greeks. So for me personally, that's the best, right? Momentum trading, top down analysis, momentum trading, and then trading on the 1 minute time frame.
I'm getting a sense, because now you're looking for the day when the volatility or momentum kicks in, and the break is the signal of that, and then time of day is most likely to be a meaningful move, and that's why you've aligned it in such a way. What would you say is your execution criteria? So let's say you got a break and retest. What are we breaking and retesting? Is it anything that's consolidative or trend lines only, or
it's going to be the higher time frame, right? So you have to break out of the higher time frame, whatever on the higher time frame. Let's say we're consolidating, right? I'm not going to trade the consolidation. I never trade the consolidation. I only trade trend. So when we actually break out of that on the higher time frame, because that holds more emphasis on the chart, when we retest on the lower time frame, on like the 1 minute time frame, that's going to be the best entry, because if the higher time frame wants to keep continuing, the lower time frame just gives you the best risk to actually enter in off of to capitalize on that bigger move.
Okay, I've got two things I want to touch on what you guys have said. Number one is the 1 minute time frame. I think it's very misunderstood, and a lot of people just automatically write it off, and other people swear by it. And myself, my belief is that you can watch a movie in 360p and you can watch a movie in 4K. It's the same movie, but the detail is in the 4K. And that's what I viewed a M1 chart as, is the higher time frame is like your training wheels when you're learning to ride a bike. It's a nice guide. It's definitely where we should look and begin. But once you are competent with your lower time frame, you can take off your training wheels and rely on your lower time frame. It just requires a bit more knowledge and experience to move with the faster price action. So I'm a big proponent, and I need it. And if I don't have the M1 or the lower time frame, I feel like I'm going in blind. And those key details of when a higher time frame zone